So everything we've been doing for the past few days is going to bring us to this third and I believe final of the red zones. Now, unless another one pops up, but I don't think there is one slated. So this one is a little weird. Basically, we're using the exact same team we used yesterday. I think this team is going to be, if not perfect, at least rock solid for this event. But here's the deal going into this, right? There are 4 different forms of Buu, and each form of Buu is going to instantly just do damage. So we're really relying on the Buu units that we have to actually mitigate some of that damage. So we're relying on them to do some healing. Something that a super team just mostly couldn't do. It's pretty rare that a super team does any healing like that, unless you run like a B-Pan or something of that nature. Here's the other major caveat. Physical Buu is going to stun somebody. He's going to make sure that, or say, seal somebody. Somebody is flat not doing damage. I also want to take a look here. Okay, great. We have Super Saiyan 3 Goku on this turn, and we have got Gohan on the next turn. I want to get them together for the later matches, so we're going to go ahead and float Goku off here. Plus, he's already sealed, so it's not a big deal. I am going to take Buu out of the front line, because I obviously don't want him to take a lot of damage. And the physical Buu has got enough healing there, so we'll go, or enough healing. He's got enough defense to make that happen. Got healing on the brain. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give him those orbs. Doesn't matter what I give Goku, so I'm going to save some orbs for the next rotation. All right. Yeah. So since he was sealed, anything we give him is kind of wasted. So I am going to be a little conservative with my orbs this time around. We're not going to go crazy with them. The other half of this is during the physical side of the match here. I'm going to try to get all of my transformations out, or at least most of my transformations, if not all, and try to get everyone built up. The main thing is, once we have everybody built up, once we have enough defenses built up and all that stuff, once we get to the strength stage, there's very few things we have to worry about. We will take like next to no damage, even with SAs, save for some rare circumstances. Now, I haven't run this all the way through. I have not actually, this is the first time I've actually completed this. I've gone pretty far in here, but this will be my first successful run. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens towards the end. All right. Kind of don't expect a lot out of the INT Buu, but the good news is he's defending, so that's great. That's fantastic. Downside is Goku's not going to defend very well, but it is what it is. He's not going to do SAs, therefore he's just kind of doing his thing. He's doing some good damage for not doing SAs, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. So in this turn, I do want Gohan somewhere on the team here, and I do want to get that physical Buu over with the other Buus. But, you know what, I think I'm going to stick with this here. We don't need a lot of healing, and he only needs 1 orb, so I'm going to do that. I'll give those to Buu. We're not going to get a huge amount out here. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I want to save, like I said, I want to save orbs and make sure that we can use Super Saiyan. Oh, I didn't even notice that AGL Buu was sealed. Oh, I should have paid attention to that. I could have saved so many orbs. That's okay. That's all right. It is what it is. I got so into what are we going to feed him, and I didn't pay attention to who was sealed that turn. It's actually the AGL Buu. So that's okay. Gohan's going to put in work. We're already wearing the physical Buu down. I don't remember wearing him down this quickly in prior runs. So either we're just getting some great hits off, or maybe he's not as terrifying as I remember him being. Now, I say that, but if he SAs INT Buu, we could have some problems. At least before INT Buu's able to build up a little bit. So we do need to be a little bit cautious here. And we're only on turn 2, so, you know, when it comes to the AGL Buu and when it comes to Super Saiyan 3 Goku, they've not had a chance to really build up yet. Notice that healing there? We took the damage, and then the healing like kicked in. I'm going to move Hirudegarn arm to the back. Oh, the physical Buu is sealed. That's fine. I'm still going to give those orbs to him. I'm going to give the one orb here to Buu, and then the one orb to Hurdigarn that he needs. Remember, Hurdigarn's got a ton, and I mean a ton, of dodge built into him, and I put just a tiny bit extra just as a little buffer there. Trust me, it's not mitigating. You guys have seen this guy work. It's not mitigating any of his crits or his additionals. It's just a little like extra buffer zone for when he may or may not just decide to take a hit. But if he decides to eat an SA, we are going to be in a bad state. So we're really open for the best here. I don't want to say like we're leaving it to RNG because his dodge is so high, and I mean so incredibly high, that it would be just raw bad luck for him to eat an SA. Not that he hasn't, but it would be just pure bad luck. All right. Nice. A 3.1 mil crit. All right. Dodging a whole bunch of hits here. He can eat some base attacks. That's fine. It's the SAs that I really need to make sure that he is dodging. All right. So we're good there. All right. So Super Saiyan 3 Goku's not had a chance to build up. I'm not going to use his active skill only because I want to save that active skill for later on in the matches. So we're going to play it a little bit safe here. I think there's, 5, rotations? I don't even remember offhand. I looked at it right before starting this video, and I could totally have forgotten at this point. So let's go ahead and give that to Gohan. Doesn't really matter. I can give that to Goku. That'll build him up, and then Buu will take that happily. So everyone that needs to be built up is getting built up here. Gohan's fine. Defensively, he's okay, as you can no doubt see. He's got guard. He stacks his defenses. He's going to be all right. The only thing that stinks is he's not doing damage because he's sealed. Of all the units for them to seal, Gohan's the worst one because he is one of my biggest workhorses. But as Goku does a 4 mil crit. 7.54 mil. Can we get a crit on this one too? Nice. 4.92. He crits all the time. I don't remember if he has crit built in or not. I really don't remember his kit as well. I know he's new and he's one of the ones I should remember right out of the gate, but I don't remember whether he has it built in. Sorry, guys. But he crits all the time. He's so good. I cannot wait to dupe out that Goku. And no, I've not been chasing dupes on him. And notice that he ate an SA for double-digit damage, and he's only had one turn that he's actually done SAs on. So, yeah, like I said, Goku is no longer a concern. Even when we get to the is there a tech stage? I don't remember if there's a tech stage or not. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. He's going to be okay. Dude's going to be just fine. Okay. And this, I believe, should be the final rotation. Is Buu sealed? Physical Buu is sealed, but I do want to go ahead and do his active skill. See, is he still... Yeah, he's still sealed even after... So his transformation's really, really, really solid. I'm going to even put him in the front just to take some hits because I think he's just the best of the best in that regard. I will feed him that, but I think that, honestly, this is the last rotation. If not, it's pretty darn close, so it won't make that much of a difference. The only thing is Physical Buu, I think, probably would have finished this off if he would have been the unit attacking, but that's okay. He already hit for 1 million on a base level attack, so it gives you an idea of what he's truly capable of. This guy, I've seen him do like 10 and 11 million hits, even up to 17 million. And I look over and go, what's that, 1.7? Oh, no, that was 17 million. So he's just a completely ridiculous unit. All right, here comes Buu. He's at a disadvantage, but he does have a 6.4 mil attack stat. Nice. You know, honestly, going to the next rotation probably wouldn't be the worst thing ever, just because I would probably rather have the Buus on rotation 1 when we get to the strength phase. So here we go. And notice that our health is still full. I want you to take good, Just make note of that. Our health is still completely full. All right, cool. We can transform both Gohan and Hirudegarn. That's excellent. We want those transformations. Goku's active skill is an attack, and I don't want to use that yet, so we are going to just continue on. Same with Buu. We're going to save those Buu active skills until we truly need them, until it's like a last-ditch effort. Because he will basically mitigate a ton of the field. So, yeah, what are we doing here? Who's sealed? Must be Goku. Yeah, Goku's sealed. All right, so we're going to feed Gohan up. I'm going to give Goku that, and then I'm going to go ahead and give that to Hirudegarn. A little bit of healing, but once again, like I said, it won't matter. It really won't matter. I feel pretty confident that Buu could SA here, and as he's doing, and we'll be just fine. Sizable hit, but nothing that we can't just literally brush off. Okay? Now, the physical Buu will hit you every single turn. Like, the beginning of every turn, he's going to do a hit. So, or not even a hit. He just takes damage. He just deals damage, I guess you could say, the beginning of every turn. You will take damage beginning of every turn. So having that healing helps out big time. Oh, looks like the strength phase does too. Something I hadn't noticed before. But we do have the AGL Buu. Now, in this phase, somebody's going to be locked down, and it... No? I thought this was the phase where they lock somebody down. Maybe he decided not to? I don't know. Not going to look that gift horse in the mouth. I'm just going to go ahead and feed my AGL Buu and let him just go to town. Physical Buu is going to be at a slight disadvantage here, but he's already transformed, so I will emphasize it is only a slight disadvantage. Okay, what's this SA going to do? I'm a little concerned about... Ooh. Now, that did hurt. That did hurt. But it's not the worst thing ever. I feel like after a couple of turns, we'll probably be able to heal that up pretty avidly. There is a strategy to maybe putting the INT Buus into a rotation where they could take a ton of damage and let them use their revivals. We do have 2 revives, and we will need to be strategic about how we use those. So, yeah. This is me planning all that mess out. Okay. Now, I want to emphasize here, he's not doing much damage, but also remember there's a ton of damage mitigation here, and he's at a disadvantage, so... Yeah. All right, what's INT Buu got? Only 1.4 mil. All right, 5.8. Let's see how much damage he actually does. 5.8 is the attack stat. Damage is 1.6. That is a lot of damage mitigation. All right. I did say I'm going to save Buus, and I do feel like we are still probably wanting to do that. So nobody's sealed anymore. That's the good news. Bad news is you really probably won't be able to tell just because of how atrocious this key arrangement is. Oh, I probably should have put Goku in the front. I don't remember if his passive gives him key. Let's see. Change for critical, blah, 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 5 turns, blah, 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 blah. I will probably just have to guards all attacks as the first attack in return an additional. Yeah, I should have given him. I should have put him first. So the downside is here, either I fail to feed him or I fail to feed Buu, and I'm going to fail to feed Buu, I think, which is not preferable. I really should have put him first. I really should. I made a mistake putting Tech Gohan in the front, and I might pay for that. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, funny enough, he took the same amount of damage as the AGL Buu did. So that's kind of funny. The other interesting little factoid here. When I was doing my test runs of this, usually by this state, I'm not worried about anything. Like, this is the point of the game where I'm like, everything's kind of a breeze. And I still kind of feel that way. But I'm sweating a little bit. I'm a little worried about how this is going to go down. On the next turn, we might have to use a revival, and I've got to see where we're at on that. Because, once again, if we start the level with too little health, we could take enough damage and we just can it. So it might be prudent to put INT Buu in a better position. So we have 114,000 health left of 600-something thousand. I don't think it'll do that much damage right out of the gate, but it's going to do some serious damage. So let's see. So 6.7 mil attack stat. Buu dealt almost 2 million damage. It's not too bad. Could be significantly worse. Okay. So we took damage. We instantly did some healing. So, good news there. I'm going to put Hirudegarn on the back burner. AGL Buu. I don't want to use his active yet. I don't remember what his active does. I think it's... See, massively raises attack and causes ultimate damage to the enemy. Recovers 40% HP. Disables enemy action once per turn. Can be activated. Yeah. So he basically clears the field so we don't take damage this turn. Considering the key arrangement, I am going to save that. I'm going to continue on here. I'm going to give us as many orbs as we can. And I'm going to hold out hope that we can make this work. I am a little worried because, once again, we're not in a great position, but we're definitely not in a detrimental position, I wouldn't say. We're a little over half health, and we have a ton of healing coming up in 2 turns. Plus, we do, once again, just about every turn we have a revival that we could utilize. Unfortunately, it does kind of break up the team if we put them on the front line, but at the same rate, if we have to do that to survive, we have to do that to survive. All right. Physical Buu's not really in his element here, but he is still getting stronger and stronger each and every turn. So let's get past the strength phase, and then we'll kind of judge what he's doing and what he's capable of. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, this is scary. Oh, nope. Perfect. Let's go. Here comes Hirudegarn. I'm so glad that he did that, because I'll be honest with you, if Hirudegarn eats an SA, it's lights out. Hirudegarn's biggest downfall is the fact that he has no defense. He's reliant completely on that the dodge. Notice that he took 200,000 there on a base level attack. Really wish I hadn't said something because I feel like I did kind of call it, but it is what it is. Okay, we got a little healing, not enough to make me comfortable. Though it looks like we have a lot of healing incoming. Let's see here. I'm going to do this. Let's see how much healing we get out of that. Not a whole heck of a lot. I've had a choice here. I give Gohan enough key to work. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give him that key, and I'm going to give the rest of this to Buu. Oh, you know what? Goku is going to do a... He's got a Dokkan. And we'll get healing out here. So, you know what? I'm going to switch hands here for a second. Hate doing Dokkans over my microphone, but it is what it is. All right. Perfect. And it was a slow one, too. I'll take that. I'll 100% take that. It's just awkward because I got to reach around the microphone to do that. So, good news is we'll get some healing out here. We just have to make sure we survive the turn, but at the same rate, I think we'll be okay. Ooh, that was not as much damage as I was hoping you would do. Not nearly enough, Goku. Not nearly enough. See what Gohan's got going on. I should have given it to Gohan. I really... Even though Goku is advantageous, Gohan's just all around a better unit now. After his transformation, Gohan really, really shines. So, yeah. I mean, if you're in that same situation, don't make the mistake I made. Feed Gohan, don't feed Goku. Goku good. Gohan arguably better. Which is nuts. But, you know, that just is what it is. And I want to emphasize, we're only on, like, the second version of Buu. There's a lot more to come. So, man, we're at full health again. Love it. Just love it. Oh, I love this team. All right, no matter what I do, I am going to be out of key here, so we're going to do that. And that. And that. There we go. Let's see how this goes down. We're just about done with the strength stage. I think we still have 3 stages after this, which is crazy. This is a long event. This is a seriously long event. All right. Whew. Come on, dude. Let's wipe him out. 7.4 million attack stack out of Buu. Oh, one more crit. 8 million. Y'all, these numbers are going to get stupid by the end of this. These numbers are going to get so dumb. Yes! All right. Moving on to the next phase. I think this is phase 3 of 4. It is another physical phase. So, once again, Hirudegarn better darn well dodge everything. And INT Buu, I think, will be okay, though. I'm not terribly worried about INT Buu. Okay, so this is the stage that actually locks someone down. And, oh, it locked down Gohan. We are going to break up our team. And that I do not like. Okay. There's no healthy way to do this, so I'm going to go ahead and give this to Hirudegarn. Hirudegarn should, emphasis on should be okay, but I'm very worried about Goku. I may have to use his active here, so we don't have any items, we don't have anything else to feed Goku with. I'm going to give him this much ki. I don't think he gets ki out of his passive, but yeah, so it's the best thing I got going on for me right now. Let's see. Hirudegarn better dodge. There we go. Not expecting miracles out of his damage. That's for absolute certain. Bro, do not eat this. Oh, thank goodness. I was actually really worried there for a minute. I was like, that is lights out if he eats that. All right, so Hirudegarn is staying in business. Best thing the best possible situation here is that they lock down the middle unit. Because if they lock down the first or last unit in any of these rotations, I'm going to lose the rotations that I've been enjoying. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Hopefully Gohan's the only one being rotated off, but Gohan is a definite loss for 3 turns. Gohan will be sorely, case in point, will be sorely missed. We are now in the 7-digit attack stats with him. 10 mil plus. 10 mil plus. All right. Who's locked down? Okay, perfect. You know what? I'll take that. The physical Buuhan is in the front. INT Buu's in the back. And I am happy with this arrangement. Let's feed him all the way up. I can give all of that to... Actually, he only needs... Really? That? Yeah. I think that's... Do I want to... No, I don't want to do his active yet. I really don't want to do his active yet. I want to do an active... I want to do his active when he'll actually produce some... I would say immense normally, but immense is nomenclature here. I want to do it when he's going to produce just like the most wild, insane damage. All right. Physical Buuhan, show him what you're worth, dude. Go to town. By the end of this, I predict we're going to see some just groundbreaking numbers. These numbers are going to get silly. I mean, it should be pretty obvious that we are already like halfway through the physical physical stage. There we go. There we go. Go Buu. I'm trying to remember. I think there's 2 stages after this, but I don't remember exactly. This is the last stage. I think actually the next stage is the last stage that I actually actively worked on. But I don't remember what the next stage does. Okay. This is scary. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. No, it's not. Buu's built up enough. It's not scary. I can live with that. All right. So we'll put Goku. Ooh, I can't feed Goku. Am I going to have to rotate Goku off too? Y'all, I don't like this. Goku gets a ton of extra attacks. I could just rely on his extra attacks. I'm going to do that. I'm going to double down on his extra attacks. And I'm going to give this to Hurdigarn and this to Buu. Don't like that, but it is what it is. Okay. So a 4 mil attack stat is starting to look kind of weak. You know what I mean? Like a 4 mil attack stat, you sit there and you start to yawn with the numbers that everybody else is doing. The funny part is I was in love with this AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now I'm starting to fall asleep on him. Like his weakness definitely is being shown here, and that's a sad reality. Like there's some crazy units on this team, and I adore that Goku. I'm going to use him a ton, but he's starting to pale in comparison to others. Now, in fairness, he is still like tanking like a boss, and I'm sure these guys hit for, I mean, insane numbers now. So he's doing a good job. It's just compared to some of these other units, he's starting to fall apart. That's so sad. You've got a unit here that is at type disadvantage that's taking double-digit damage from SAs. All right, so Gohan's locked down. Yeah, might rotate off Goku and just change rotations here. Might be the move. All right, so I'll drop that down. I'll give that to Buu. That'll drop all that down for the AGL Buu. Let's go. It's our only move. Okay, Gohan putting in work as always. 9.1 mil attack stat. Keep that in mind. I mean, bear in mind, he's not linked up with anybody. Like, he doesn't get any of the links that he had with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So, you know, that would have been like an 11 mil plus, maybe 12 mil attack stat. 6.3 mil. Oof. You don't like to see it, but at the same rate, 200K on this team is... It's not a death sentence. It's definitely not a death sentence. 12 mil with a crit. Dude, what are these numbers? These are insane. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put Super Saiyan 3 Goku up here, and I'm going to rotate him onto that next... onto the next line. Yeah, I think that's the move. I could put Hirudegarn in the front. You know what? The scary thing is that actually could cost me the match if Hirudegarn doesn't do his job. And there's a possibility he might fall asleep at the wheel again. But we're going to risk it. We're going to risk it anyway. Whatever you do, Hirudegarn, make sure you do not take an S. There you go. Perfect. I'm very worried about him eating an SA because he has a bad habit of being like a boss up until the point at which I need him the most. Okay. And with Piccolo absorbed, is that why he's tech? Really, Dokkan? Really, Akatsuki? Really? Piccolo absorbed Buu is tech. I find that slightly problematic. Maybe it's just me. I find that slightly problematic. Okay. Whew, this is taking for bloody ever. How long are we at this? 32 minutes currently. Good grief. Who's actually going to watch this video? If you got to this point in the video... hashtag half hour squad in the chat. I want to see y'all. Because, man. I don't know if maybe this team isn't really cut out for this. I'm just force feeding him. Or this event is just this long. But this is a stupid fight. Insane fight. Love the team, though. Not mad about it. But we are on 16 turns. And I can't remember the last time I was here. All right. Yeah. I think we're going to stick with it. I think this is the team. This is the rotation. Let's go. There. And you know what? I don't even need that. So we'll do that. And then which one gives us more? That fills him all the way up. That gets him up there. I'm going to go for the full bars. I'm going to go for the full bars on Buu. Buu's about to get rotated off. Oh, really, dude? You're going to heal? Buu, get him. 5.7 mil attack stat. And can we get a critical hit? 3.4 mil. So basically that first hit almost took down everything that he healed. Almost. And that one did. Poor Buu, man. Boo's getting just taken apart here. I mean, considering the units we're using, it kind of does make sense, though. Like, Buu would be most effective against Buu. That's just a thing. I mean, in fact, we did kind of see that fight. But then Ultimate Gohan versus, like, Piccolo absorbed Buu. Oh, yeah. Granted, that is the Buu that kind of took him anyway, but still. Boom. I guess it was the Super Saiyan 3 absorbed, wasn't it? Because he did Piccolo and then he did Super Saiyan 3. Oh, we got Buff Buu. Is Buff Buu our last one? Was it Super Saiyan 3 or was it Piccolo first? I want to say it was Super Saiyan 3 and then Piccolo? I don't remember. Anyway, we got Buff Buu. Alright. Final. I think this is the last one. Final rotation. Buff Buu. I'm going to keep Rudiger where he's at because I really have trust issues with him. Man. Is this really the... Is this the move? This is the move. This is the move. I mean, if we're going to use active skills, now's the time, right? Boom. Boom. There we go. There we go. Full bars. Harudigarn. Doesn't matter what I give him, so I'm just going to give him that. Once again, I'm at the state where I'm like, I need to save ki for my other rotation. So rather than giving him a bunch of orbs when we don't need to heal, just, yeah, there we go. Now, I do know that some of these active skills do cause some healing, but I'm not worried about it. I honestly think with the Buus on deck, there's more than enough healing. So 12 mil attack stat. Rudiger 6.5 mil attack stat. Pretty sad that 6.5 mil is half what the dude before him did. I really wish the AGL Buu would have gotten off some extra attacks, but it is what it is. All right. Toasty. All right. Now we've got these two back on rotation together. Now, we can... Let's put Goku in the middle. Let's see. Oh, he only gets the one link. Let's see what happens here when we do his active skill. 4.87. Nice. I'll put him back in the front. I will give him these. I'll give Gohan this. And I will give Buu... Let's see. Buu can actually do his active skill. Bam. I mean, might as well. We're here, right? Bam. And this might be it. I think this is the last... I think this is the last rotation. I'm questioning it now. Do we actually face Buuhan? Maybe there's one more coming with Buuhan. Or do we face Buuhan here? I don't remember now. There might be one more coming then. We'll cover that when it drops. Oh yeah, we're about to wipe him out. So is there going to be one then with Buuhan and then another one with Kid Buu? Or are they just going to call it here? Yeah, there you go. That's that. Stage 3 versus Majin Buu Absorbed. It took us 36 minutes? 38 minutes. Pain, suffering. And I got people waiting on me, so they're going to be super mad. But that is the third stage of Red Zone with the roughly the same team that we started with. I'm curious if we're going to get one more of these. I kind of feel like we should get a... Because Buuhan's like there. So I would imagine we are going to get a Buuhan at some point. I don't know. We'll have to see how that works out. I don't know if it's in the news. I just forgot about it, which is distinctly possible. Anyway, guys, good luck. Like, comment, share, all the good stuff. I'll be back with more coming up here real soon.